You know, Angela, in the spring, we always plant our peppers, but typically in the cooler season, in warmer temperatures but cooler season, the spring and the fall, is when our sweet peppers really perform for us.
Right.
So they do well if you can limp them through the hot months. Plant them like on the east side of your okra, somewhere you give them a little west shade.
Right.
But in the heat of the summer, when it's really hot, these hot peppers are superstars.
This is their time. And
Yes.
this is one of our favorites. This is spicy sliced jalapeno. And it's really, I think, my favorite jalapeno. It's good for everything. You can pick it at different sizes. So if you pick it a little smaller, you can use it for pickling or any kind of eating, grilling. If you pick them larger, they're big enough to stuff quite well.
Well, I took your recommendation last year and planted a spicy slice this year. So this is incredible, the amount of peppers that are on this plant.
Yes.
It loves this heat.
Right.
I come over here about probably every 3 days and pick literally a bowl full.
Right.
And as you said, all sizes.
Yes.
And my husband, I'm not a hot pepper person, but Max says, you know, some are mild, but then he gets that one that he said lights him up.
Yeah. They make wonderful pickled peppers, and it's so easy to do. It's just, you know, takes a few minutes, doesn't require any special canning skills.
Right.
But it's just a really good pepper. And with all of the peppers, they get a little challenged during the summertime just because of heat and humidity. So there are a few things that you can do. One of the main enemies of all the peppers is Sunscald.
Right.
So a couple of things is, one, be careful not to trim too much foliage back when you let that foliage cover be a shade cover.
Okay.
But some peppers, especially if they do get a little stressed, they're going to shed some leaves, and so you may have peppers exposed. So one of the best things to do for that is, you know, you can provide a little shade sometimes if you have a chance. But this IV Organics does that. This is like sunscreen for plants.
Okay.
So just a little light spray. You're not trying to soak them down, but just it gives that light little frosty color to them. You can spray it on the peppers directly. There is nothing toxic to humans in here. So all you need to do is rub it off or wash it off if you're ready to harvest your peppers. But this will really give them a good protection from Sunscald.
Perfect.
And that is a big enemy of peppers during the summertime.
It really is. And then we love this.
We love EM. EM is the best way to think about it is a probiotic for the soil. So you can mix it and use it as a drench to kind of give them a little bit of boost, a little bit of just that extra energy to get through the hot months. You can also spray it on the foliage, and there are microbes there that sort of colonize the foliage and prevent certain disease issues. So that works well.
And remember, this is a living product.
Yes.
So don't store it in a super hot garage.
Right. Mine is in the house, in the utility room.
That's where mine is. And this is made in Texas.
Yes, it is. It is a local product. And really amazing. You can use it all over the garden, but definitely anything that's showing signs of summer stress, it's good for that. Perfect. And then we have on our blog section a little tonic that I make up that is really good for tomatoes and peppers to get them through those summer months and then start producing again in the fall. And pretty much the basis of it is the liquid seaweed. And then you can add a little SUPERthrive if you wish, which is basically a B vitamin shot form. And you don't need a lot. A capful will do in a quart or even in a gallon. And just spray them about every 2 weeks. Just spray the foliage till it's dripping. It gives them the minerals that they need, sort of like we need electrolytes when we get overheated. It does the same thing for our plants. So it's a really good way. You'll get that second harvest from your sweet peppers as soon as the temperatures start cooling down in September. And you'll get your hot peppers, just a great crop of them all through the summertime.
And this past fall, it was so hot and dry, they performed through December.
They really did. And what surprised me about Spicy Slice is it took the first frost without even a whimper.
Wow.
It took a really hard freeze to take it down. Well, so I'm very pleased with it.
I'm anxious to see what this guy does this fall. But thanks for the recommendation. It's been great.
Absolutely.